Hello beautiful humans, welcome back to Kick Up Flicks. My name is Christy and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So episode 3 of Arcane is really well done, and we're going to start off with Piltover, and there are going to be a few spoilers. So Jayce and Victor, they're trying to get Hextech to work, but in order for them to do this, they must get into Professor Heimdinger's office, which they try to get caught by Mel, and just as the great manipulator, she keeps her hands clean, but always reaps the benefit of the future because she thinks about the long game, not the short game. They get in, they had 24 hours, thanks to Mel, or a little bit less than 24 hours, but they finally got it to work with a big explosion. Heimendinger catches them in the middle of the act, but guess what? Can no longer stop the advancement because the device works. Now they can control arcane magic through machines, and it's not as wild or as dangerous. Now it doesn't mean it can't explode or do anything, or probably in the wrong hands it could be bad, but for right now they have reached the next evolution of Piltover, and that's pretty much what happened the whole entire thing in this episode, which I think is kind of cool. But my favorite part, and where everything kind of takes a turn, is in the Undercity in Zaun. We find out that Silo was also from the war. He knew Vander. Vander did try to kill him because they had a disagreement with something in the past, and pretty much Vander was the one left walking out. Everyone thought that Silo was dead. He was not. He just stood in the shadows. However, he created something called Shimmer, that little purple vial that's in there, and it turns you into this big gigantic mutagen that can pretty much kill anything. He used Marcus to bring out Vander. It actually did work. He ended up killing everybody else but Marcus and Vander. Took Vander and paid off Marcus. As Vi saw all this happening, she grabbed the crew to leave Powder behind. Went back to go in, but she walked right into a trap. And that, I was like, it is really obvious that you're walking into a trap. But that goes to show you her inexperience, her and her team, that if it's too easy, don't take the bait. But they just didn't. They just wanted to prove themselves, potentially yet again, but at the same time make up for the faults that they have done. But it got them into deeper trouble. But what do we find out? Vi puts on the gauntlets, puts up a humongous fight until one of the guys takes Shimmer, and then she can't really fight that anymore. It's like fighting a superhuman. It's like, you know, you're fighting the Incredible Hulk while you're just a human. It's just not gonna work. However, Powder, she decided she was losing her stuff back at home, but she wanted to help. She created a bomb that finally did work by using those little glowing balls. When it exploded, the saddest thing in the world happened. Everyone got exploded on the outside, but no one really got injured, which was very confusing for me. But on the other note, one of the balls went inside the room where our crew was, and Clogger and Milo both died within this event, and that was super sad for me because Clogger was actually my favorite character, and I really wanted to see his future and where they would kind of go. But unfortunately, that's not going to be a thing. Vi got stuck under some rubble, and then we got to see Vander in action finally fight the Shimmer monster, and it really worked out. I mean, to see him fight, regular people didn't stand a chance. He still had it in him. And that got me so excited because I love good cinematic fights. And that's what this was. It didn't have to last long, but it also ended very abruptly thanks to Silo stabbing him twice. He was about to die. And when Vander took the Shimmer himself and turned himself into this thing, instead of going for revenge against Silo, he chose to save Vi, jumped out of a building, ended up passing away as well, and pretty much said protect Powder. But when Vi found out that it was Powder who killed everybody, she lost it. Like anybody else would. She really did lose it, and she ended up going away, but Silo came in, took her in, and then Marcus came out of nowhere from the dark, knocked her out, and I don't know what happened. That's pretty much how it ended, and it flips the script. And who knows what's going to happen after this. But I tell you this right now, how it ended was so intense and heart-moving. But at the same time, you understood the human in them, the beautiful person, the feelings that they were trying to express. They put a lot of work into this, so I have to give it to the artist. But let me know down below if you think I missed something very vital, or just tell me your favorite part out of the whole entire episode or the whole entire season so far. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification for every time I post a video, and don't forget to kick up and not down, and I will see you the next time I post. Peace.